Hola! Hey guys, so today we're going to talk about slope finally. So I know I've mentioned that word in class a lot. Here it is, slope. And we never really discussed what exactly it was. The word just has come up a couple of times. So I really encourage you guys to go look for videos or information somewhere else about how to find slope in algebra. If you type in algebraic slope or linear function slope or things like that into Google, a lot of information will probably pop up. And TBH, or to be honest, there's probably people who teach it a lot better than I'm about to teach you. Now, I do want you to watch this video still because it's going to go along with the notes that you have, and I want y'all to have those. But I do highly encourage you to look up some other stuff about slope too. So right now, I want you to go look up some stuff about slope and write down some information that you find out so that maybe you can share it in class. That would be awesome. So go pause the video. Go. Welcome back. So hopefully you found some good information, but we are going to talk a little bit about slope now. So slope, basically, when I think about slope, the most prominent thing that pops in my head is the slope of a mountain. So I'm sure a lot of you have heard things like that about slope too, that slope is like mountains when you go sledding and skiing. So a lot of people think about slope because a mountain, when you're talking about it being a slope, that's related to that because you're talking about how steep that mountain is. And a slope measures how steep a line is. And the way that it measures that is it takes the delta y over the delta x. So this symbol right here is called a delta. It's just a triangle. Some of you might remember that from when I talk about my Greek sorority, that I have the paddles on the wall and there's that triangle in the middle, but I tell y'all that's a delta. Delta in mathematical language stands for change. So this is saying that to find the slope, we do the change in y over the change in x. So if I'm doing that based on looking at a graph, that means I need to figure out what my rise is over my run. So in order to find the slope from a graph, we're going to use this part right here, the rise over the run. So all you've got to do is basically pick 2 points on the line and find out your rise over your run. And if it is a linear function, then that will tell you the slope for the entire line. So we're going to skip this first example. We'll come back to it and talk about it during class. But we're going to move on to the examples of what a slope actually is. And we'll look at this also at the end. So let's look at our first example. So notice we have this line. It is down towards the bottom of your front page. It says find the slope of the lines. So the first step to find the slopes is to pick 2 points. So first we need to pick 2 points. So pick any 2 points. Pick 2 points on the line. So I'm going to get out my handy dandy highlighter. And I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. And I'm going to pick 2 points that fall on the line. I'm going to pick 2 points that look easy to me. So the first point I'm going to pick is this one because this is the y-intercept. And then I am going to pick this one because it's close to the y-intercept. So I knew that to find my slope, I have to do my rise over my run. And notice that they put the letter M here. M is the letter that symbolizes slope in our formulas that we do, so that's why they have the letter M right there. So first we need to determine our rise and then our run. So I'm going to get back out my handy dandy highlighter. Rise means up and down or side to side. Perfect, up and down. So I'm going to start with one of my points and I'm going to figure out how much I am moving up or down. So since the other point is up, I'm going to go up. So I'm going to rise 1, 2 points. So notice, I don't know if you can see this purple since it's on the y-axis. I'm going up 2. So my rise is positive 2 since it was up. Then I need to run. So run means side to side. So I'm going to see from here, how far do I need to go side to side. So I'm going to go right. Right means that it's a positive direction, 1. So my run is 1. Beautiful. So right now, my rise over my run is 2 over